Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the second installment of our niche foundation series, the series that I am doing with my friend Abby Bliss White here on YouTube. I hope that after you guys are done watching this video that you will click the link in the description box and head on over to Abby's channel. Check out her channel. You guys, she seriously has some fantastic content. If you like luxury makeup, skincare, hair care, Abby is the person that you want to be watching. I tell you what, she has the most impeccable taste in all of those things. Also though, Abby does have different skin than I do. She has rosacea and she has sensitive skin. So she kind of covers these foundations from a different vantage point. Now, a little bit about me. I am 45 years old. I do have normal to dry skin with definite dehydration. I also have melasma and other pigment problems. So that's what I am working with right now. Today, we're going to be talking to you guys about a foundation that is seriously near and dear to my heart. It is a favorite and it has been for several years, and that is the Zelens Youth Glow foundation. Now, I do have this in two shades. I have it in the shade cream and I also have it in the shade beige. Those two shades are kind of my winter slash summer shades, but honestly, this foundation is a sheer to buildable medium foundation. And depending on the coverage level that you choose, you can kind of get away with using different shades. It's very kind of customizable depending on how much coverage you use. And I love that about this foundation. It is 1 ounce. It comes in a glass bottle and it definitely does have a pump. This is a very well-loved bottle of foundation. It retails for $98 here in the United States and it is oil-free and no SPF. This foundation is definitely fantastic for people with normal to dry skin, even normal to combo can get away with this because it does have that silica in it, so it does absorb oil and sweat. If you have normal to oily skin or oily skin, I would definitely get a sample and try it out. I would say that my mature friends out there, this is a fantastic addition to your makeup arsenal. It's always in my makeup collection and it is always in a top 5 rotation. It's one of those foundations that when I'm feeling extra fatigued or I just don't look fresh-faced at all, I will pull this foundation out. The thing that is the best about this foundation to me is that it was developed by a plastic surgeon who specializes in skin cancer, botanical science, and he is a skin care expert. He has a PhD from Oxford. His master's is from Harvard. His name is Dr. Marco Lenz, and you guys, he is just incredible. He's the authority on skincare when it comes to botanical science. So I just want to quickly go over some of the star ingredients in this foundation because that's what draws me to this the most. And that would be there's glucan in this foundation, which is an incredible antioxidant. There's also an extract from a Japanese evergreen bush called Uyaku. And I'm probably mispronouncing that, but it is also an incredible antioxidant. There is sesame protein. Sesame protein is kind of responsible for this tightening effect, and it doesn't feel dry tight or anything like that, but it kind of gives your skin more of a taut look. There is also good old hyaluronic acid, which, as you guys know, helps to draw water to it. It's a great hydrator. There's something called shiso leaf, and that is a Japanese mint, and it is antibacterial, anti-inflammatory. It is just a fantastic herbal ingredient. This foundation also has pearl and it has silica, and those things help with a radiance. The silica is really interesting because it helps to reinforce your skin barrier as well, but it also helps to absorb excess oil and excess sweat. So while this foundation is a youthful glow, you don't look greasy or overly dewy because of that silica that is in the mix. It is just literally my very best skincare foundation that I have tried to date. The one downfall is it does have fragrance way down the list. It is very subtle. Can't smell it right after you put it on. You can't smell it. And to me, it almost smells like cucumber in the faintest form. Yes, I wish that it wasn't in there at all. And obviously if fragrance is a no-go for you, it is definitely at the bottom of the list and it is in here. What I really love about this foundation too, you guys, is that I can apply it with my fingers only and not do anything else. And it is the fastest out the door foundation ever. The way that I like to apply it is I put it on with my fingers first, spread it around, and then I bounce it out with my Sonia Kashuk sponge. I have definitely applied it with a brush before. I find that it kind of leaves a little bit of brush strokes and I have to go back in with a sponge anyway. So I prefer to put it on with my fingers and then bounce it in with that Sonia Kashuk sponge. Definitely is sheer to medium. You're not going to get more than a medium coverage. So I find with my melasma, with my dark circles, all of that kind of stuff, I definitely need a dedicated concealer. And it isn't going to cover any of that stuff up. It's going to let your skin shine through. And it is going to let the best version of your skin shine through. I love that you can put this on and your skin still looks like your skin. It just looks like a more bouncy, radiant, youthful version. Now, the wear time on this foundation is probably about 6 hours before it starts to get a little bit more glowy. I don't ever find that it breaks down and looks terrible, ever. Just never. Like you could wear it for 10 hours and all that happens is at the 10-hour mark, you look a little bit more glowy, but you don't look terrible. It's never a hot mess. It's a beautiful foundation. It's just not something I would tell you is a long wearing foundation. Now, I have been for the last solid month setting every foundation that I wear with my Decorte Loose Powder. Just simple translucent loose powder. And I will say that since I have been doing that with this Youth Glow, I definitely get a little bit more wear time. And I can certainly also touch up during the day. And this foundation remains really, really beautiful for probably 8 hours. Now you're gonna see, or you probably have been seeing, my application of this foundation. I wanted to tell you that the way that I did prep my skin today is I went in with my favorite cocktail of the moment, and that is a little bit of Sukiyaki Suhara, and I did use my Eucerin Urea. Just a pea size, you guys, and then some of this in the palm of my hand, and I put it together, put it all over my face. I went in under my eyes with my Sanitas Vita-K, definitely needing this right now because I'm kind of bruisey from all of the stuff I've been doing underneath my eyes. This is just a vitamin K eye cream, really enjoying that. Doesn't leave me overly hydrated, so I've been bringing that Urea and the Sukiyaki Suhara all the way up underneath my eyes over this. I have been using as my sunscreen the Thank You Farmer, and this is the Sun Project Shimmer Sun Essence, and I showed this in my favorites, you guys, and I absolutely love it. It is just a fantastic sunscreen. It leaves your skin looking fresh and dewy and youthful and radiant without changing your skin in any way. You don't look greasy or anything like that. And so that's how I prepped my skin today before I put on this foundation. And I'm expecting that I'm going to get a solid 8 hours because I set it with my Decorte. So definitely, if you have not checked out the Zelens brand, I highly encourage you to do that. The brand overall has so much science behind it, written up in journals. And if you go to Zelens.com, you guys, it's really cool. You can go into the garden, the Zelens garden, and you can look up some of these ingredients that are in a lot of the products that Zelens makes, whether it's skincare or color. And if there's a particular ingredient that addresses a concern that you have, then you can click on that ingredient in the garden and see everything that Zelens makes that includes that star ingredient. So you can really kind of hone in on how to address some of your skincare concerns. And I just think that it's just a really exciting, scientific-based brand, both with their skincare and with their color. Not to mention that this foundation definitely gives you kind of a blurred, luminescent, just your skin, but much, much better look. I will list everything that I put on my face today in the description box if you're interested. If you have heard of this foundation before, comment down below. I'd be really curious to see who knows about Zelens. I've been using it for years and just loving it. I've tried several things from the skincare range, but This Youth Glow, as well as there is also one called Age Control. That's another favorite. Has a little bit more coverage and is a little bit more matte. Love that foundation as well. If you guys have any questions or comments, definitely leave them in the comment section. Please visit Abby and check out her video. If you guys have any suggestions on foundations that you would like for us to try out and review, then definitely leave those in the comment section as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you again very, very soon.